Hey. So this, you guys, y'all know I've been testing out um, several different ways to do my plan with me. So this week we are going to chop it up. I'm not including, well, I didn't even do any pre-planning this week. So it is going to be strictly off the cuff. The only thing I did do was pull out stickers in advance, and that's because you guys know I'm working on really using what I currently have, and I'm kind of dwindling some of that stash down. Now it is still warm. Y'all know I'm out here on the West Coast in AZ. It is warm, so I'm still feeling the bright colors. I have not moved into like the super falls, and I know that this like screams summer, but I am in a yellow mood, so we gonna do it. And yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna need both of these, but the goal is to use all four of these sheets. So we're gonna start with the one that has the least amount of stickers on it first, which is this one. So I'm looking kind of at my calendar, my month, to see, I don't really have a lot going on this week. My other half will be back. So I'm trying to think. We do have a meeting. And can I say the company I work for, they do like the fiscal year. So we are wrapping up everything for the year now and kind of prepping for Q1 for next year. I know, super in advance. And I'm like, this one acts like it does not want to come up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the whole fiscal year wrapping up. So for me, it is kind of cleanup time. Like I want to make sure I have used all of the hours that I'm not able to carry over. I'm not one of them people. I don't give away no hours. Um, at the end of the year, that whole, use it or lose it, and you're just like, oh, well, I don't have anything planned. That's okay. I can sit home and relax and still feel good. Um, I don't know where I want to put this. Let's stick it down here. But yeah, I'm not one of them people. I got hours. I want to make sure like we can carry over 40 hours. Last year they were making exceptions because we were going through a whole merger. Um, but they still didn't want you to carry over, out too many hours. And trust me when I tell you, I'm not trying to carry over too many hours. If it's just, I don't care if it's 3 hours. I'm gonna leave early. My petty behind to leave early for 3 days straight versus taking the 3 hours all at one time. And because it's so warm out here, and my mind is still like it's October, and you want, excuse me, and you want to do I don't know, in your mind you're like it's October. I want to start eating all of like those nice comfort foods. And then I'm like, it is way too hot. Like for some odd reason, I have been having the taste for chicken and dumplings. And I don't mean that revised version where y'all be putting like egg noodles in there and all of that. I'm talking about old school chicken and dumplings with the biscuit chicken and dumplings. That I've been having a taste for that, and I'm like, I need to see, because that's something I don't know how to cook in a small batch. So I have to see what day maybe I can get together with some folks or something, and that'll be the dish that I bring. Um, but yeah, I've been having a taste for like some good old chicken and dumplings, and it is time consuming. Sitting down with the bisquick and doing all of that. And I know somebody gonna be like, "But you don't have to do all of that." You don't, and I get it. But that's the way I like it. That's the way my great grandmother made it for us. I'm used to it that way. I've had it where people have put the egg noodles in there instead of making the dumplings from scratch. I've had it and it's tasty, but no, I just have that taste for like an old school style cooked meal, and that's a heavy meal. Chicken and dumplings, especially with real dumplings, is heavy. It is that is a Sunday cooking at its finest. So I'm like, yeah, I most definitely want to make sure that when I do make it, I'm sharing with some folks because, yeah, I don't need all of that. And our last one is this one Wednesday too? Yeah, I just noticed that she likes to schedule these meetings on Wednesdays. I need to make sure I make a note to pull out my blue shirt. Do I want to put goals on there? Yeah. I will say, this is one of the reasons why I ran back to the dashboard and kind of makeshift October, because while I like the vertical with the lines and I like those pages that were in front of the productivity layout, I still prefer, I prefer the dashboard layout. I feel like it was more focused. Now, if I want to be super decorative, most definitely would go for the vertical with lines. But right now, we are in the season of being productive and getting some things done. And this, I don't want to say it allows me not to use a daily, but with this layout, I can break down, like, I can make one of these boxes personal items, one of these boxes, my work stuff, and then one of these boxes, like, the blog stuff or the business stuff that I need to get done. So I can write all of those tasks that need to be done for the week and then just write in each day from this master list what I'm going to work on. Now there are some days where I most definitely know I'm going to need a little bit more space to write each individual thing out. But I've thought about that and I'm like, that means I'm putting too much on my plate to get done. That if I cannot write it, how many lines is this? This is technically one line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So if you get 7 lines for, and I write big, y'all know I write big. If you get 7 lines for each day, and you have a 9 to 5 job, this is not for my people who are strictly entrepreneurs, strictly work for themselves, that kind of thing. I think that suffices. Now, excuse me, if you want to be super decorative, then I can understand where you might want to go to a daily and just put a highlight for the day. But I feel like this gives you, the combination of both of these pages gives you enough space. And I'm gonna say that now, and then still want to end up onto a daily. Truth be told, the weekends are the days where I really feel like I need a daily. Other than that, I don't know if I don't need a daily every single day. In September, working in the Jane's agenda, with the daily pages showed me I don't need a daily every single day, but there are most definitely days that I do need to use a daily along with it. So for me, no brainer. Just buy, not buy, because we're not going to buy nothing else. Just use one of the undated dailies that I currently have. So for me, it's just deciding, because I'm not buying anything else, which one of the dailies that I have am I going to use. And I know the Goldmine and CoCo daily one I have is undated. And I think the one that I have for Passion Planner is undated. And I also have daily page. Well, I bought they had it on clearance. It's the daily planner. It's a discount, so I can always pull out the pages, or I could just use it separately like that. So there are most definitely some options. So over the next couple of months, I'm gonna play around and see which one works. And that is the beauty of why I am team undated at this point. And I know that it's like people hate having to date planners, and I will say this last go around, redating like the planner and stuff for my mom, I had fun decorating, but coming and finding, because a lot of the pages are vertical and the numbers are so big, finding things to cover them up did start becoming a little low key annoying at certain times. And that's when I was like, okay, let's just step away from what we are doing and just do something else. Because I think I still have about a month. I think I had a month that I need to cover up the numbers or the days of the week, or probably both. But let's see how that works. I had to speed things up because this video was super chatty and it's starting to become super long. So, and then everybody wanted to come talk to me, of course, while I was in the midst of trying to record a video. So I was talking about, the whole daily planner. I get it. And, testing it out for a month most definitely let me see the areas where it would be beneficial for me to use a daily along with the weekly. For me, I just needed to be undated because every day is not going to require me to use a full daily planner. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to get into some good vibes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you check out my live on Sunday, and I'll show you how I actually fill in my planner. Peace and blessings to you all.